What's up, everybody? It's been a while since I made a video, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better mentally. So my post should be a little more consistent now. And today's video is going to be a bit of a juicer. I just got back from Nats at Bandai Card Fest, and I wanted to give it a few days to kind of just like process everything that's gone on, how the event was run, and kind of just like have some kind of like rational thinking before I like go and I talk about how horrible the event was. However, I hate to say it, but I am not very impressed. As a person who travels, I drive a lot to go to all these big events. To go there and feel like the only thing I did was play, which we'll get to that too, because that in itself was a whole fiasco. I had probably one of the most Mickey Mouse runs in One Piece Nationals history. But besides that, I felt like I went to an event that was like taking a bite into a big nothing burger. I think I would be happier if I took a bite into into the nasty patty that SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs arranged for the health inspector. Because the best way to describe it is that it was like I was playing Line Simulator. So I drove about 9 hours, 10 hours with stops, we'll call it that. I got there Thursday night I got there Wednesday so that we could play test a bit. We were picking up some of our buddies from the airport. Shout out to Joey from Heart Pirates TCG. Shout out to all my buddies, Kai, Ian, Tyler, Ray, Dr. Uwu, also known as Drew, my best bud Nathaniel. I just want to give you guys all a shout out. Thanks for awesome play testing games. All my other friends, Josh, the guys on Pop One, etc. Anyway, so moving on. You know, we drive down Thursday night. We pick up Joey from the airport, go back to the room. We play some games. Wake up next day. We just really start like play testing pretty hard, figuring out what we want to play. You know, trying to decide, you know, what's going to be good into the meta. And then, you know, I had one of my buddies, Kai, was playing in the LCQ, and then I had another buddy my buddy Kai and Tyler were playing the LCQ, excuse me. And then my buddy Nathaniel was going to try to waitlist the LCQ, which I already knew, like, I was expecting like a line for the LCQ. It is what it is. But when I got there on Friday, I did not expect to see what I saw. I mean, it was Friday. Everything was in disarray. Like, I mean, there was thousands of people crammed into what seemed like one hallway. And, you know, for good reason, a lot of these guys found out that, you know, X2, they're guaranteed to get into Nats, which was cool. What is crazy, though, is that all these guys were literally playing for no prizing.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, I understand that the prizing is to go and play in nationals. Like, I understand that and I respect that. But how do you have, I think it was 9 or 10 rounds. I'm not 100% sure. Someone can like fact check me on that in the comments. Just let me know. But they played 9 or 10 rounds to literally play for nothing, essentially. Like, if you just bubbled out at X3, you played a whole day for nothing. You got no top 64, no top 32, no top 16. I'm not saying to give these guys cereals, but holy shit, like some kind of prize cards for playing fucking 9 to 10 rounds. Some kind of compensation. Instead, they got points to the prize wall, which that in its own self is a huge issue. The prize wall is just horrendous, I think, in general. You have people at the event buying people's tickets and like buying out all the fucking product with their points on the prize wall. So it's basically pay to win, you know. People are just spending tons of money to clear it out. Scalpers was a huge issue at this event, and we're about to get to that. So fast forward, everyone gets into the LCQ. Me and my buddies go in and like, oh, let's go look around the venue. We instantly get stopped, and they said, hey, no one is allowed to come into the venue if you're not in the LCQ. And I'm like, just waited like an hour and some change for my competitor's badge, get my competitor's badge, and now I'm being told the day that the event technically starts, right, the LCQ day, I'm not allowed to go into the event. That makes no sense to me. I'm like, what do you mean I can't go in? Like, I want to go look around the venue, and they're like, no, that's for tomorrow. You guys can go tomorrow. I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, I'm playing tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to join, enjoy the amenities. Which, you know, if you haven't already heard from the other 5,000 videos on the internet, there was no amenities. There was nothing in there. Like I said at the beginning, Bandai Card Fest was a nothing burger, you know, riddled with scalpers. They scalpers, and the amount of nothing to do besides like competing, like they completely ruined the event, in my opinion. And now maybe there's some delusional person out there that thinks that Bandai Card Fest was fantastic and they can't wait to go back.
How you doing?
Mind you, I'm not saying that I didn't have a good time, but the only reason why I had a good time is because I was with my friends, not because of the event. Now, people said that One Piece Day was bad, but at least One Piece Day had a whole dedicated section that to go across, and you can look at all kinds of things. They had all kinds of statues. They had like episodes playing. You could go read the manga. They had like an artist walkthrough. They had a place where you can try out the game. Like, there was things to do at One Piece Day. You had the scavenger hunt, which, you know, they ran out of things there, but that wasn't an issue. Like, to me, like, I get it. Like, it wasn't really that big of an issue to me. But I at least felt like there was more things to do at One Piece Day than there was Card Fest. Card Fest, you get into the venue and you get to see this. So that picture right there sums it up. You have 1 million people standing there trying to scan a QR code so they can go buy product. Now, that being said, that wouldn't be a huge issue if someone that worked as a judging staff, their spouse didn't leak the fucking QR code to the scalpers. They sold the QR code for thousands of dollars, and then these guys are paying people to buy out all the product. So by the time the competitors came in, I go to scan the QR code. Mind you, I got in there at like 7:30 a.m. and there's no fucking time slots available because some fucking retard decided they were going to just spill out the QR code to their scalper fucking spouse, who then took the code and made tons of money off of it and got all the time slots out. And by the time you were getting product on Sunday, there was nothing left. I mean, literally nothing. People wanted sleeves. No, the scalpers were buying the sleeves and then flipping them at CardFest for $60. They bought them for $10. Okay, it's a huge issue, and it takes away from, you know, it takes away from the whole event. And the fact that they don't have enough product to like combat this stuff is a huge issue. We're talking about one of the biggest companies like in the world, right? Bandai is a huge company worth tons of money. I don't fucking know. More money than I'm worth. But like, my thing is like, this is the only time people can come to an event and get shit for MSRP, because everywhere in our hometowns gets cleared out and then get flipped for fucking quadruple. Our LGSs are they're not running at MSRP. They're selling off fucking TCG marketplace or a TCG market price. And those fucking prices are horrendous. Like, I'm terrified to see what PRB is going to cost me in a couple days. And then, like, you have all that. And then, additionally, like, the day when we showed up, also, I'm going to preface this with, my brain is just kind of spilling out all shit as it comes. So my thoughts may seem a little disorganized, so I apologize for that. But at this point, I'm just, like, venting and ranting because I haven't really got to be able to get this off my chest. Because I spent a lot of money to come there. I spent time away from my wife and kids to come and compete. And I just felt like I got nothing. I got a grab bag and a fucking badge. And it just feels bad, man. Like, I don't feel like I really got anything for coming to Nats. General entry got the same shit that I did. And I got a Nats invite, I'm not saying that, like, I need like compensation, but at least have some amenities while we're there. The whole bathroom situation was fucked too. If you're in the player section, there's only one bathroom and it's a female bathroom, right? So you have people going in and out of there. Like me, I have girls. I don't feel comfortable walking into the girls' bathroom to use the restroom. And then, like, there's another bathroom all the way on the other side of the venue. So if you have to piss or shit in between rounds, you have to fucking sprint over there. And then there's a line up to fucking wazoo to try to go in and take a fucking piss. Like, it's a mess. There's thousands and thousands of people crowded. They basically put up, like, curtain walls everywhere. And they told everyone, if you cross this curtain wall, you're going to be disqualified. To all the players that are in there, the Digimon, Gundam, I think Dragon Ball and One Piece players. Oh, if you go past this black wall, you're automatically DQ'd. It's like, dude, what if I got a shit, dude? In between rounds, I can't go to this women's bathroom over here, and then I have to run across the fucking venue over here. Like, I don't know. Like, the LCQ had 2,000 participants in it, right? Which means, like, they all got general entry. So the next day, you have, like, 2,000 people that played in the LCQ, plus you have the One Piece players, which was like over 800 to start out in Nats. It's like 850. Then you have Digimon. Then you have the Fusion World guys. Then you have the Gundam guys. Like, and plus just like regular spectators. There's thousands of fucking people in this event with like no space. There's like 4 tables. They have a bunch of overpriced hot dogs and fucking Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A sandwich was $8. I spent $7 on a hot dog. Like what the fuck are we doing? Like, it just, the whole event seemed very unorganized. Things that I think they could probably do to manage better. In this just started with the lines, right? Everyone's calling it Bandai Line Fest because that's what it was. You spent hours in line to get into the venue to get to nothing. Like I said, I spent 4 hours in a line to get into an event that is just a fucking nothing burger. There's nothing there to do. And by Sunday, there's no product. Even when they did paper time slots, which we got fucked over on that too. Sorry, I just had to help my daughter. So I kind of lost my train of thought there. But I'll just pick up where I think I left off. Oh, geez, my brain. I have so many thoughts racing through my head about this thing. I'm just like, I'm very deterred right now about how unorganized everything was. I think I just remembered now. I think they can better structure things this way, right? If they had time slots for each group of people to come, like, okay, hey, Fusion World comes at 7:30. They get in. Their event, like, if you stagger all the events by 1 hour, 1, you can stream all the events. And 2, you can have less, like, of a clusterfuck, coming into the venue. Wait until you see this video of day 2. It's actually hysterical. Now, that being said, you see how ridiculous that line is, right? I walked like a quarter mile and it's wrapped around the building and you can't even see the front of the line yet. But if you stagger everything by an hour, you have each of your IPs come in staggered, you're setting yourself up to be able to stream more. Nobody wants to just, no one, listen, not everyone, when they're watching Card Fest, wants to see Fusion World or Digimon or even One Piece or even Gundam. Why don't you stagger each event by an hour? Why don't you every round you should have a stream for each game? Like, how do you grow an IP, especially like Gundam and Fusion World, which like Fusion World feels like it's dying. I felt like there was barely anyone there for the regional. Pretty much everyone on the wait list got in to get on to get in. I don't know if it was a regional or if it was Nats for them. Regardless, it just seems really bad, like, to not stream all your IPs and try to grow your game and get people more interested. The reason why I was like interested in One Piece and like even Digimon, I got into Digimon because I like was watching it, and I kind of like I was kind of enjoying like how the game state like kind of develops, and it was interesting to me. But like at Card Fest, you have, oh, Fusion World's gonna play this time. You got fucking Gundam's gonna show a thing at this time. So like the whole day you have like 5 streams, and each one gets like two rounds fucking showed. Like, no one wants to watch, like, some people don't want to watch fucking Gundam. They only want to watch One Piece, or they only want to watch Digimon, or they only want to watch Fusion World. Like, why not, with the money that you guys make off these events, why would you not allocate like a stream for each one? Like, this is the biggest tournament of the year, right? It's supposed to be, it's season 1. You know, we only have one other Nats, and then we have Worlds. So why wouldn't you want to stream like every round, get eyes on the game, get people to learn the game, grow the game? It just seems bad. Like, everything seemed bad. And like, I know I've said it before, the thing that really fucking rubs me the wrong way is that the staff, someone in the staff leaked the QR code for fucking product for like to their spouse for financial gain. Like, that shit, it feels fucking horrible, man. I hate it. I think that really like fucking put me over the edge when I found that shit out. And you know what? No one's gonna do a fucking thing about it. That's the problem. Because just like with anything else, right? As long as we keep showing up and they keep investing in the game, they're gonna keep having shitty TOs fucking run the thing. Play TCG, I did a fucking horrific job. And then their statement today was like, oh, we're so sorry that you guys fucking sucked at the event. Maybe we'll do better next time. That's like the... Look, I hear what you're saying. I'm sorry, but... Like, you know, like, that's taking zero accountability for how poorly the event was run. Like, when is it going to change? From what I hear, I wasn't at Orlando because I was in the middle of fucking retiring from the Army. I heard that Orlando, you know, you had ISHO Speed come, like, so they had like a big name show up, and that is more like, people are more inclined to come. They had a few things to like do and play and see. Like, the whole event was just run poorly. I think side events were fucking dog shit. They were fucking horrible. Apparently they fired like 2 hours behind schedule. Like come the fuck on. Really? And then I can't fucking harp it enough. And then to have like not enough product for the amount of people that you know are coming is just like horrendous. There's no tables to like hang out in. Like, if you were in peasant land, no offense to GA, okay, like that's what people were calling it, was peasant land, because there was only like 6 round tables, and there's fucking 4,000 people walking around, minus the people that are competing in the event. Like come on. It just feels bad, man. Really puts a sour taste in your mouth. Makes you less inclined to want to go to like a Play TCG event or fucking a Card Fest. Like, they gotta blow the socks off of people at Vegas, because if they don't, they're gonna be in for a fucking hell of a time. People are already like, there's like thousands and thousands of views on this same topic. They hated the lines, they hated like how everything was structured. Like, if you're gonna do Bandai Card Fest, why don't you do it the right way? Right? Maybe each IP plays on a different day. Like, have things to do other than like one small space. Like, in I say one small space, right? But that's because there's thousands of people coming to this thing. You know, like people are traveling from all over the place, spending the hard-earned money to like come to this event. Some people aren't even competitors. People are literally just fans, but this was not a spectator-friendly event at all. I mean, fuck, at One Piece Day, I got to see the Japanese voice actor for Sanji perform. He's like doing like his actual like lines on stage, and like they're giving out promos like in the crowd, and you know, like there was none of that. Like I don't feel like we were celebrating anything about coming to Nats. Like going to Nats is supposed to be a big deal, right? And like I don't feel like it was celebrated, right? To me, Bandai Card Fest, a festival, right? It's supposed to be a celebration, a big event. It was big. It was a big fucking nothing burger is what it was. That's the best way to describe it. It was a nothing burger. That is the best way to fucking describe it. I don't know. My mind's all over the place. It just feels bad. I mean, they're getting slandered all over Facebook. They're getting slandered all over YouTube. I mean, I'm doing it right now, but the problem is if we don't fucking speak up and say something about it, about how bad it was, then nothing's ever going to change. And we're going to be stuck in the same fucking cycle over and over again. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to come to an event and have nothing to do, you know? Like, did I scrub out of Nats? Yeah, I did. But at the same time, dude, my round one was a bye. Like, what the fuck? I'm playing in Nationals and round one's a bye. I played against a total of 5 real people. Let me think. Yeah, I played against 5 real people.
What?
And 4 buys. I had 4 buys in total. Crazy. I went 5-5. 5-5, man. It's like my performance isn't really about what this video is. I just like, at least after a bad performance, like I could go and like do something like, you know, play in the side event or like do the scavenger hunt. When I got to do the scavenger hunt, there was fucking nothing left. I got a non-foil chopper promo in a package. That's it. Like, they didn't even bring enough stuff for the scavenger hunt. Like, it's just crazy to me. I don't understand. Like, it just seemed like a big waste of time. I had a fucking blast with my friends. Like I said, shout out to Joey.
Heart Pirates TCG.
Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Kai, Ian, Ray, Tyler, Nathaniel, all y'all. I love you guys. You made it fun. But I don't know, man. I don't really know. I think at this point I'm just kind of like beating the dead horse, but it feels kind of good to just get it off my chest because this shit was ass. Like, to say the least. This event was a fucking disaster. Like, there's no way around it. They did not do a very good job. It was not organized well. The fucking lines were crazy. Apparently scalpers are fucking fighting in line. I missed that shit. But dude, like, this shit's crazy, man. I don't know. How do you fix it? Right? Like I said, like a few suggestions. I'm a little fish in a big pond. This video will probably get like fucking 10 views anyways, but it's just my thoughts, man. I cannot stand the lack of structure. And maybe that's just because I was in the fucking army for so long, but the lack of structure and the lack of the accountability by the fucking tournament organizers, just feels bad. Feels like a real kick in the nuts. It's like, hey, we know it sucked, but it's your fault. You know, like, gaslighting is not real. I don't know, man. I would love to know what you guys thought. I would love to know your experience. If you've gotten this far, I appreciate you. Like I said, I really am going to try and come back and commit to the content and really start uploading consistently again and sharing some deck profiles, showing some gameplay. Maybe we break down some of my gameplay and see what I did right, what I did wrong. And yeah, in the comments, please fire away. I would love to know what you guys think. If you guys thought it was good, please explain, because I need an explanation for that. If you think it was bad, let me know. And if you guys got recommendations in the future, what you'd like to see, also hit me up about that. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And yeah, the content's coming up. It's coming soon, and you're going to start getting some regular uploads. And Yapping with Yonkos is coming back. I got a very special guest. We're just setting up a time, and I will start uploading one podcast a week again. So you guys got that to look forward to. Love you guys. Love each other. And see you in the next one. Peace.